Interest rates. Okay. Variable rate loans interest rate varies over the term of the loan based on the movement of interest rates in the economy. The fixed rates loan, the interest rate is fixed the over the life of the loan. The variable rate loans can cause problems. Especially when you're talking about a mortgage, for instance, they were very popular with loans in the early 2000s. And one of the big problems that created to the financial crisis, we had many borrowers with these teaser rates, where the rate would be lower on the loan, and sometimes, some cases, the borrower would be making payments, but it would have a negative amortization, meaning that the amount was going up. And a lot of times these loans that were underwater to start with, and they only got worse when rates went up. Alternative high price loans. So alternative lenders recommend avoiding any and all of these. The paydays lenders are probably the sleaziest of all. Rent-to-own programs, like the pawn shops, secured credit cards. The Concept Check 74 distinguish between single payment and an installment loan. Single payment loan is paid back in one lump sum at the end of the period. An installment loan is paid back with a series of usually equal payments. Difference between a secured and unsecured loan. A secured loan has collateral, an unsecured loan doesn't. For some reasons, people offer for not having a relative co-sign a student loan. Bad idea. A lot of student loans are occurred when people are young, and they may not fully understand the implications of their decision. This is probably the biggest. Student debt cannot be discharged in bankruptcy, and except in an extremely rare case of undue hardship. Federal loans are not paid. The authorities will use the IRS, private debt collectors, to collect the debt. What is it? An acceleration clause. Acceleration clause allows the lender to require a borrower to repay default on an outstanding loan if certain requirements are not met. The missing one or more payment, for example, the loan is considered in default, and all the remaining installments are due, payable on demand of the creditor. Which payday lender, which alternative lender charges the highest interest rates? Most likely payday lenders. Payday lenders charge 20 or 30% a month. Some cases it can be even worse than that. Some states, the rates are like 500 to 700%. Truth in Lending Act, it requires disclosure of the annual percentage rate, or APR, and the finance charge in dollars. We're going to do calculations on our own, so we're going to skip this. We will not be using the factor tables, which is what this is. So we'll be either using a calculator or Excel. So different types of loan. So the first is declining balance method. That is most traditional, and the periodic rate is applied to the outstanding balance on the loan each month to determine the month's interest. The remaining amount of the payment is applied to the principal amount of the loan. The the declining balance. We'll tell you what, we'll start the next lecture with amortization.